We're going to attempt a live stream here tonight of the Caps versus Trojans. This is game 5 of the regular season. We will have McIntyre in net. And it looks like, other than Harriman, we have a full contingent. I just turned on live chat, and I'm wondering if anyone is able to post a message. Just kind of curious if anyone is able to say something in the chat. All right. Looks like we got a stable feed. So starting lineup for the Capitals tonight is going to be McNeil, McGoldrick, and Broderick. And they're going to be backed up by Halpin and Marshall. And the faceoff will come back to Halpin. Halpin will tip it up. Look to get it ahead to McNeil. Get to McGoldrick and he'll dump it in. And the Trojans will look to set it up. Come ahead, McGoldrick stops him at the line. It almost Broderick. Broderick will come away with it. Coming to the front of the net. It gets picked away. As the Trojans regain control behind their net. And the Trojans will break out of their zone. Long pass across. It's going to be Marshall in a race. He'll win the race, but Trojan will pick it up. Trojans continue to try to keep it in. McGoldrick battling for it, and eventually it'll get dumped into the corner. Halpin in the corner. I'll get picked up by McGoldrick. Goldrick dump it out. And that's going to be an icing call. Oh, no, it was tipped, so no icing. That gets intercepted by Cyril, and Cyril with a long shot, and that'll be the first save of the game. First shot of the game and first save. Face off in the won by Cyril. Trojans will eventually get that and take it away for a long pass. Trojans breaking into the Capital zone. Look for room. Steers. Breaks that up. Cyril looking to get it out. He'll get it over to Lohman. And Lohman will get it out. But the Trojans will come away with it. Looking for room. Looking to set something up. They get someone in front. And that'll be a save. And 3 saves. Sorry, I forgot to turn the camera. So 3 saves for McIntyre. If anyone's able to give me a thumbs up if the stream is good. So we will have Maloney coming away with it as Mays will win the face-off. Maloney gets it down into the corner. He gets it around the back to Mays. Mays controlling. He gets it to... Oh, he gets it over to Gillis, and Gillis gets a shot, and a rebound almost gets banged in. And that is going to be an icing call. I put down that this was the Trojans, but this is the Drillons. So I made a mistake on my post. It's not the Trojans, it's the Drillons. Shot by Mays. That'll be a save as the Drillons look to break out of the zone. They'll get broken up and covered by McIntyre. And that was almost an interception by Broderick. As the Drillons will look to break out of their zone. Halpin gets there and he's able to stop it. Long shot, and that just goes high. As the Drillons look to set it up. No one's moving. Long shot. Saved by McIntyre. And that's going to get dumped out. Hey! There's our goaltender of the night. And it was a close call there. And that'll get picked up by Cyril. Cyril looking for room. He'll take a long shot. And that'll be a save. So face off by Cyril in the Drillon zone. And that will be won by the Drillons. Kept in by Longo. Big battle for it by Cyril in the corner. It'll eventually get picked up by a couple of Drillons players. And Steers will get that. And finally Cyril will come away with it. That'll look to come Lohman looking for it. Won't be able to get there as the Trojans will come away with it. And our Trojans, the Drillons. Picked up by Mays. Mays will pick up a loose puck and take a long shot. And that'll be a shot and a save. The rebound was there, but no one was able to get it there in time. Puck will come around the boards, and that'll get out as the Drillons look to take a shot. Now blocker save. That'll get picked up by Mays. Mays looking for someone. He'll dump it behind the net for Singleton. Singleton will get it around to Maloney. Maloney tries to dump it out. He'll get it ahead to Gillis. Gillis looks to get it across to Mays, but it's a little far. Mays will pick it up and behind the net. A big battle for it. The Drillons will come away with it. Drillons break it out with speed. Gets brought out front, and Capitals are able to dump it back into the corner. Still battling for it. Gracewood will come away with it. Gracewood cuts in front of the net. He gets it ahead to Gillis. Gillis tries to dump it ahead for Broderick. Won't get there though. Back to Gracewood. Gracewood looks to get it ahead. Gets it over to McNeil, but it's a little hard for him. McGoldrick gets in there. He's going to get it in the zone. It'll come to McNeil, but broken up by the Drillons. It'll get picked up by battle for it in the center ice. Wasn't sure who was going to come away with it, but the Drillons eventually get away with it. McGoldrick trying to battle. That'll get picked up by Broderick. Broderick with room. He tries to get in. And he's going to get tripped up. And there will be no penalty on the play. Gracewood gets it over to Vigneault. Vigneault gets the puck. Tries to get it, but Broderick was going off. Drillons looking to break into the zone. That gets broken up by Vigneault. And the Drillons dump it in. And that's let go by McIntyre. But that's picked up by a Drillons player, and the Drillons player will come loose with it and get a shot, and McIntyre will make the save. Greg. So we got Cyril taking the face-off. That'll be won by the Drillons. Still kept in. Halpin giving chase. Halpin tries to tip it out. Steers will eventually get it ahead to Lohman. Lohman going around the boards. He'll lose it. Cyril giving chase. And that will come out to Halpin. Halpin will get it back to Steers. Steers tries to get a shot off, but that'll get blocked. Still battling for it though. And that's going to come out. Halpin's going to keep it back, put it back to center ice. But that'll get picked up by the Drillons. As they break in, that'll get broken up by Marshall. Come back out to center ice. And that'll get picked off by Gillis. And Marshall will try to clear it over to the other side. And a shot, a save. Mays and Gillis are behind the net. And Mays comes from behind the net and sneaks one in. So that will be the first goal of the game for the Capitals. The Capitals will go up 1-0 with 3 minutes and 1 second left in the first period. Mays at the face-off. He has Gillis and Maloney with him. The Trojans will come away with it. Or the Drillons, sorry. I will probably get that wrong for the whole evening. Drillons looking to break in. Cleared to the corner by Singleton. And then Gillis will eventually get it out of the zone. Mays giving chase. Mays looking to steal the puck. He wasn't first there, but he was on top of him right away. Eventually they will clear it around the boards. And the Drillons look for a long pass. Singleton's going to get there first. Coming around the boards. He'll get it up to McGoldrick. McGoldrick won't be able to handle it, and it'll come out though. However, the Drillons will bring it right back in. Longo is able to break that up. That'll be over on Broderick. Broderick won't be able to get it. It's going to come out front. And a shot and a save. Goes off the edge of the glove. And the Capitals will ice that puck as the Drillons were getting a lot of pressure. One minute and 46 seconds left to play in the first period. We will have McNeil, Broderick, and McGoldrick up front with Gracewood and Vigneault on the blue line. McGoldrick will get it up into the zone. He'll get caught in the referee's skates, though. And the Drillons will come back the other way. They're looking for someone out in front. No one's there. They're still looking for that pass in front. And Vigneault will come away with it, and McGoldrick won't be able to get his stick on it, but it will come out. And that gets dumped back in. That comes out to McGoldrick. McGoldrick loses it, and the Drillons will dump that back in the zone. Vigneault gets it around. That goes long. McGoldrick can't get his stick on it. Comes back around the boards. He'll get picked up by Lohman. Ahead to McNeil. McNeil one-on-one. He gets a backhand. That'll go wide. And eventually, they'll come back to the blue line. Gracewood in front. And he gets a shot, and that's a save. And McNeil will dump that in, and that will be icing. 23 seconds in the first period. That's going to come back down to the Capital zone. We have Cyril taking the face-off. It's going to get back to the point. Eventually that will come out. As the Drillons look to get it out. A couple of bumps here. As the Drillons will pick up the puck, and that will end the first period with the Capitals up 1-0. All right, we are back. Start of the second period as the Drillons will win the face-off. That'll be kept out and it'll go over the boards. So that will be a face-off in the Capital zone. Cyril will be taking the face-off. That'll be won by the Drillons. And that'll get picked off by Lohman, and he's got a race for it. He's looking for someone. He gets it over to Cyril. Cyril with a shot, and he scores! Beautiful play as Lohman will pick off the puck from the point. He'll come down, and he'll get away with Cyril, and at the very last moment, he will pass that puck across to Cyril, and Cyril will go 5-hole on the Drillons netminder. And that will put the Caps up 2-0. Mays taking the face off now. That'll come to Gillis. Gillis will dump it in. Maloney gives chase. Gets picked up by Gillis. But that will come to Drillons player. Drillons looking to set something up coming out of their own zone. That's going to be dumped down the ice, and icing will be waved off as there's a race there, and Bongo can't get to it first. However, McIntyre will cover the puck. So we will have a face-off to the left of McIntyre. Mays takes the face-off, and he will win it, and it'll come back, and that'll go off the face of the linesman, and take a puck in the face, but I think he's okay. I think he was grateful for the stoppage in play there as McIntyre gloved it down. And Gillis will pick that up, and he'll look to get it ahead to Mays. Mays in a race for it. He'll win the race. He won't get there first, but he will get the puck. Oh! He picks up the puck in the corner and comes around the net. And when he goes to pass it in front of the net, that will go off two Drillons players and rebound into the net. So it's always important to get the puck in front of the net. And that will put the Caps up 3-0. McNeil, Broderick, and McGoldrick now, as the Drillons will win the face-off. That'll come over to McGoldrick. He'll lose it, though. McGoldrick gets it ahead to Broderick. Broderick looking for some room. Broderick still controlling. He gets it in front of McGoldrick, but McGoldrick can't quite get his stick on it. That's going to come all the way down the ice, and that'll be icing. So that play will come back down to the Drillons' end. So we have a face-off here. I'll give him for McNeil. He'll get it over to Broderick. Broderick looking to get it out front. He'll get it back to McNeil. He'll go back around. And McGoldrick will keep that in momentarily. Oh, and McGoldrick will take a big hit. So Gracewood will get it ahead. They'll leave it and they'll dump it in. Broderick will pick that up. Back to the point. Oh! They'll come back down to the Capital zone as the one-timer is missed. They'll get that over to McNeil. McNeil will look to get it up to Mays. Mays looking to break to the net. Mays still controlling. He gets it back to Gillis. Gillis out front. And McNeil gets a one-timer, and that'll be a save. And that will finally get blown down. So as McGoldrick takes a hit, they will call a penalty on the Drillons. We will have a power play for the Capitals. Cyril will take the face off. He'll get it over front, but won't be able to quite control it. And that will get cleared out, and there is a race to the puck. Marshall will get there first. He'll look to get it over to Lohman. That'll just be a little too far for him. And the Drillons will come back to kill some time in their own zone. And that will be a shot, and that'll come back to Steers on the point, and he will take a long shot, and that'll get tipped, and that will beat the Drillons netminder to put the Capitals up 4-0. Puck will come back with a long shot to Lohman. From Lohman, it'll go a little wide. And I think that's going to be a penalty to Lohman. Not sure what the call was. 2 minutes for cross or slashing. So that will be a power play for the Drillons. So the Capitals will have their first penalty kill. And the Drillons will get the puck and look to set something up. And the Capitals will clear the puck down the ice. As the Drillons look to set something up coming out of their zone, they look for a long pass, they will find it. And Singleton will try to clear it, but it'll go off a leg and stay in. And Singleton will have another chance to clear it. And he will get it out this time. Drillons in the Capital zone. They will look to get it around to their defenseman, and that puck will come right around and come all the way back down to their end. Looking to set up again. They're looking for that long pass. They'll make it, looking to get someone in tight, and that'll be a shot, and McIntyre will make a save. 30 seconds left in the Capitals penalty. Face off in the Capitals zone. That'll get won by the Drillons. The Capitals will be able to pick off the puck as McGoldrick will dump that down the ice. Goldrick putting on a little pressure. And Broderick will get it, and McGoldrick will try to keep it in. McGoldrick with it again. He'll dump it back in. And that will kill the penalty. That'll be picked off by Broderick. Still in the neutral zone. McNeil will pick that up now. McNeil coming in. He's got Broderick with him. He shoots and it goes wide. That'll get picked off as McGoldrick goes off and Steers comes on. Steers will pick the puck away from the Drillons player as he's breaking up the ice. And that'll be back in the Capital zone. And it looks like Gracewood has a head of steam, takes a shot, and that goes wide. Gracewood still playing up in the corner. It's going to come back around the boards to Lohman. Lohman's going to dump it in deep. And that's going to be cleared out of the zone. And that'll get picked off in the neutral zone by McNeil. He's still looking to get it out front. That'll go off a skate. And that'll get dumped ahead for the Drillons as they break into the zone. Halpin will get there and tip it around the back to Lohman. Lohman will get it out, and there will be a race for it as Cyril gives chase. Cleared around the boards. That's going to bounce over everyone's stick, but it'll come to Vino, and he won't be able to control it, and it'll come down the ice, and the the Drillons will go offside. So we'll have a face-off outside the Capital zone. 4 minutes and 37 seconds left to play in the second period. Capital's up 4-0. Face-off won by Cyril. He gets it back to Gracewood. Gracewood backhand up to Cyril. Cyril gets it over to Maloney, or Steers, and Steers takes a long shot, and that'll be a save. So the taps will change, and we will have Mays, Maloney, and Gillis come on up front, and Halpin and Marshall still on the point, and that will be Gillis. Maloney can't quite get a stick on it. Mays will get it back into front of the net. That'll take off with someone's shin, and that'll come around the boards. Mays will look to get it back to Gillis. On Gillis skates as Gillis is able to keep it in. But the Drillons will eventually get that, and they're going to look for a long pass up. And that's going to get cleared out. Mays will be there to stop them, though. And that's a long cross-ice pass. And a long shot, and that's going to go wide by the Drillons. And Gillis controlling the puck. He'll dump it, and Mays will give chase. Mays will get it back around to Gillis. Gillis will eventually lose it. Marshall will pinch in and dump it in front of the net and get a shot, and no one's there to pick up the rebound. Mays takes a one-timer. Marshall will dump it in. Maloney's going to pick that puck up, and he's going to get it back in behind the net to Gillis. Gillis tries to get it out front. Doesn't make it there, though. And Halpin dumps it in. And that's going to come out, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 for the Drillons, and that will get stopped by Marshall. Marshall will stop that play and then dump it around the boards. And there's no one there, so that'll be picked up by the Drillons. Shot and a save by McIntyre. And that puck will come out of the zone. That'll get picked up by McGoldrick. McGoldrick can't get it over to anyone, though. And Marshall looking for some room. Marshall with a shot, and that'll be a save. So face-off in the Drillon zone. McNeil taking the face-off, and that'll be won by the Drillons. Broderick giving chase. And McGoldrick looking to put some pressure on, but that puck will eventually come out. It's going to get picked up by Longo. Longo will get it back to Broderick. It'll just be a little too hard for him, and it'll go by him. It'll come back to Longo, though. Back to Broderick. Broderick will get it over to McNeil as McNeil looks to break in, and they're going to call that offside. I'm not sure that was offside, but we'll have Cyril taking the face-off, and that'll get picked up by the Drillons. And a long shot, and that'll be a save by McIntyre. And that puck is going to get shot back to the point, and that's going to come all the way down the ice. Lohman putting a lot of pressure on there. They're still going to be able to get it out. Long shot and a save by McIntyre. It's going to be Steers looking to bring this puck out. He's looking for somebody. Gets it long over to Tries to get it to Lohman, but it just fluttered there, so it didn't make it before it was picked off. And a shot and a save, and another save, block in front. All kinds of shots on McIntyre, and McIntyre all over the place. 3 or 4 saves in a row. Still in the Capital zone. Another shot's going to go off a skate. And Cyril will look to bring it out, and he will get it out. He gets it across ice. He can't quite get it all the way to Steers. And the Drillons will break out of the zone. Shot is going to go wide behind the net. All right, we got disconnected there for a second. 24 seconds left here in the second period. We have a face-off in the Capital zone. And that's going to be won by the Drillons, and they're going to get a shot from the point, and that'll be a save. Rebound will come out, but it'll go to the back of the net. And that'll get picked up. And Gracewood with a head of steam. And he's going to be behind the net. And that's going to come into Mays, and that will kill the second period. Not sure how the stream's doing there, folks, but we had a little disconnection, but we are back. And the Drillons will look to get it to the point, and that'll come all the way down the ice. Capital's in the corner, got Gillis in the corner battling for it, and the Drillons in. He'll get it over to Mays. Mays will look to get it out front, and he'll get hauled down. And there's probably there might be 2 penalties here, or maybe just one. Long shot as the Capitals get a 4-minute power play. And that shot will come on, and Marshall will get there. He'll get that around. It'll come to Broderick, and he'll get it ahead to McNeil. McNeil break into the front of the net. And that'll get out front, and that'll get tipped off into the corner. And that will get dumped down the ice. Halpin will get there. And that'll go off the skate of McNeil, and it'll come right to a Drillons player. And they will dump it back in. Halpin with the puck. He looks to get ahead to McGoldrick, but that'll go too lot far. And the Capitals are having a hard time getting going, but Broderick will get it ahead to McNeil. Need to get some shots here. And that'll be a save by the Drillons netminder. Drillons breaking into the Capital zone. He's looking to get to the net. And they'll try to get it out, and that'll get out of the Capital zone. Long pass from Marshall over to Lohman. Oh. And that'll get dumped down the ice. Capital's having a hard time getting it set up. Lohman will lose it at the blue line. That'll come back to Singleton. Singleton will try to get it back over to someone, and that'll go right to a Drillons player. Cyril will pick it up now. Cyril looking to get to the front of that. He gets a shot, and that's going to be a save. Capital's still on a power play, but they're getting picked apart here. Longo will get the puck, and he'll get it ahead to Maloney. Maloney will run into a Drillons player. That'll come out front to Gillis, and Gillis will take a shot, and that'll be a save. And the Drillons will get the puck out. And that will be a race for it with Vigneault. That'll be another penalty for the Drillons. Mays will take a shot. No one will be there, and that'll get picked up. And that will be another penalty for the Drillons. All right, Capitals have a 5-on-3 here. Shot from the point, it gets tipped, but that'll won't go in. Mays looks to get it back to the point. He'll get it to Gracewood. Gracewood back to Mays. Mays looking to get in front. 3 or 4 bangs at it. It's still going to come loose. They're going to get it, and the Drillons will try to get it out, but it'll come back over to Vigneault. Vigneault across to Gracewood. Gracewood gets it in front. No one there to tip it. Vigneault will dump it back in behind the net, and that will get back to the point. Gracewood to Gillis. Gillis, Tony. That's going to come back to Vigneault. Back to Gracewood. Long shot. And that'll kill one penalty. Gillis in front, or behind the net, will look to get it to Mays. He gets it to Mays, but Mays can't control it. Back to Gracewood, gets a shot, and that's going to go wide. Mays will keep controlling that. Loose puck in front of the net. No one's able to get it in there. McGoldrick in there. That's going to come around and kept in by Gracewood. And that'll come around to McGoldrick. McGoldrick's going to keep it in deep as the rest of them go for a change. They get left for Broderick. Broderick comes out front. That's going to go off of the shoulder of the goalie. So that's a save. Another save. Comes back to Vigneault. Vigneault gets it back to Gracewood. Gracewood gets it across ice to Broderick. McGoldrick tries to get it. He can't get a stick on it. So they're back even strength now. Out front to Gracewood. And that's going to be dumped down the ice. And that's going to be a race. And that'll be icing. I thought the Drillons player was going to get there first, but he didn't get there before it crossed the line. So 5 minutes and 47 seconds left in the third period. We have a face-off in the Drillons zone. Cyril will win it, and he'll get a shot, and that'll be a save. That's going to come back to the point, but it's going to be a bouncing puck, and Halpin can't hold on to it. Halpin will dump it back down. They'll come to Cyril, and to Steers, and he'll try to get it to Cyril, but Cyril will be ahead of him. As the Drillons come in, all kinds of pressure here. The Capitals are able to keep it from the front of the net, but they're still not out of the zone. Drillons putting on pressure. And Marshall will finally get it across to Lohman. It goes through his skates though. He'll try to get it in front, but that'll get picked up by a Lancaster player. And Lancaster will clear the zone. Marshall will be back to pick that up. Marshall dumps it around the boards, but that's going to come right to a Drillons player. Long shot and a save. A dangerous rebound there, but it goes to the corner. Lots of pressure. No shots get to McIntyre on this one. They try to get it ahead to Lohman, but he's looking the other way. And Drillons will break in, and he'll take a shot, and it'll go high. And Lohman will dump the puck down the ice. That icing will be waved off as it went through the stick of one of the Drillons players. Gillis is going to get in there now as the Capitals change. He'll get it over to Longo. Longo's dumping it up, looking to find a racing Mays. And the Drillons will come away with it in their own zone. Still trying to set something up. Drillons looking for that long pass. They'll make it, but it'll just be a little out of his reach. They'll come back to the Mays, and Mays will get it up to Gillis. Gillis is looking for some room. He's got Mays with him. And he tries to get it to Maloney. Maloney's got someone on him. And that gets dumped down the ice. And Singleton will clear that out. Right onto Mays' stick. Mays will try to get it ahead to Gillis. But that will be an icing call, as Gillis is just a little ahead of him. So with 3 minutes and 2 seconds left to play in the third period, the Capitals are up 4-0. We will have a face-off in the Capitals zone. McNeil will take the face-off. He'll have Broderick and McGoldrick with him, with Gracewood and Vigneault on the defense. Puck will come out in front, back to the point. Shot is blocked by Gracewood. Picked up by McNeil. McNeil, he's all alone. He's in front. He's looking for, and he gets a shot, and it's a save. Capitals still controlling. Comes back to Vigneault. Vigneault with a wrist shot. That gets tipped in front. And that'll be going into the corner, and the Drillons will come out with it. Drillons with a shot. And that's going to be a save. And we will have a face-off in the Capital zone. Two minutes and 18 seconds left in the game. We will have McNeil, McGoldrick, and Broderick still taking the face-off. And that will get won by McNeil, but the Drillons will pick that up in the corner. McNeil will get it, and get it ahead to Broderick. Broderick gets it ahead to Gracewood. Gracewood getting hooked up as he's trying to come in there, and that's going to be a shot and a save. So with 1 minute and 58 seconds left to play, Cyril will take the face-off. He'll win it, but he won't be able to control it in the zone. That'll get intercepted by Steers. Picked off by Lohman. Lohman looking for some room. And he'll get mugged. As the Drillons look to keep it up, and Halpin will get that puck first and dump it back out of the Capital zone. That'll finally get in. Drillons looking for someone they're in the corner. They'll get it out front. That'll get stopped and it'll come out. And Cyril looking for some room now. And he's going to get hooked up, and he'll make a shot off a backhand, and that'll be another save by the Lancaster goalie. And the Drillons will come the other way, and that'll get broken up by Marshall. Marshall gets wrapped up. Puck comes in front.
Come on, boys.
Halpin with the puck. Looks to get it out. Halpin will get it out. And he's going to get tripped up, and the Drillons are going to come the other way. And that will get backhanded and go over the boards into the Lancaster bench. 22 seconds left here in the game. Days takes the face-off. They'll get won by the Drillons as they're looking to make one final break at it. They'll get a shot, and it'll be a save, a dangerous rebound. And that puck will come down the ice, and I think that's going to do it for the period. 3 seconds left. And that will do it, as the Capitals will win the game 4-0. Hopefully the stream went well, and that'll be it for tonight. We will see you same place tomorrow, different time, same place.